As we're solving this triangle for all of the sides and angles, I notice that I've got an angle, that 24.1 degree, and I've got the side opposite that I know. And because I've got these opposite values known, I want to use my law of sines. In order to use this, we need to make sure that our triangle is labeled correctly. With that side A, I want to label the angle opposite side A as angle A. We're going to use lowercase letters for the sides and uppercase letters for the angles. Sometimes you'll see Greek letters used for those angles too. So I've got two of my angles labeled, which leaves me with just one angle left. So that 24.1 has got to be angle C. And that means that I want that side opposite, that length of 7, to be labeled as a lowercase c. Now that I've got all of this put together, I can go ahead and do my law of sines. Now we started by saying that we had an angle and the opposite side known. That means that I want to use the fraction that's got angle C and side C in it. For the other fraction, I'm going to pick up one that I know at least one value for, and that's going to be the 101.3. So that's going to be angle A and side A. So I want to go ahead and pick up this fraction as well. Let's put that together. So I'm going to have the sine of A, which is the sine of 101.3. divided by side A, I do not know that length, so I'm just going to put an A there, is equal to the sine of, now let's do C. Angle C is 24.1. And side C, I also knew side C is equal to 7. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some cross multiplication here. So on one side, I get A times the sine of 24.1. On the other side of that equals, I'm going to multiply 7 times sine of 101.3. So I've got 7 times the sine of 101.3. Now I just want to divide both sides by the sine of 24.1. And this side as well, times the sine of 24.1. That allows me to cancel off those sines, and I end up with A is approximately this value here. Let's go ahead and put that into our calculator. I already made sure that my mode was set up in degrees, so I'm ready to type this in. So I've got 7 sine of 101.3. 0.3 divided by the sine of 24.1. So 24.1, and I hit enter, and I end up with about 16.8. So A is equal to about 16.8. And I can go ahead and put that right onto my triangle. So A is, we'll just round it to one decimal place there, 16.8. So this leaves me with angle B and side B. It's really easy to find angle B, so let's go ahead and start there. I know that the sum of the angles of any triangle, A plus B plus C in this case, is equal to 180 degrees. We are solving for angle B, so angle B is going to be 180 minus those other two angles of A and then minus C. Let's go ahead and grab that calculator again. 180 minus angle A. Angle A is 101.3. Minus angle C, which is 24.1, and we end up with angle B, which is 54.6. I'm going to add that to my triangle as well. So angle B is 54.6 degrees. All I've got left to find now is side B. We're going to go ahead and use the law of sines again to get there. So I definitely want angle B and side B. That's going to make up one of my fractions. And then for the other fraction, let's go ahead and use the given information. I always do that whenever possible. So I'm going to use the 7 side C and the angle C. Let's put these together. So I've got, for the B's, the sine of 54.6 divided by side B is equal to, we're going to pick up angle C and side C. Angle C is 24.1 and side C is equal to 7. Let's go ahead and do some cross multiplying. I'm solving for side B now. So B times the sine of 24.1 is equal to, this looks familiar, right? 7 times the sine of 54.6. I just need to divide by the sine of 24.1. So b is equal to 7 times the sine of 54.6 divided by the sine of 24.1. Let's put this right into our calculator. Again, I'm in degrees, so I'm ready. I can just do 7 times the sine of 54.6 divided by the sine of 24.1, and this is going to give us that last missing side. I get 13.97. You could round that to one decimal place and call that 14.0. So B is about 13.97, or to one decimal place, 14.0. In this next example, I'm given an angle and two sides. So this is our angle side case. This is our special case, and it gives us two possible triangles. But I'm going to make this one easy for you to remember. Think about those initials, the A, the S, and the S. That means you've got two constructions. Watch my next video to learn how.